So as we left our hero of Candleman, we got to the end. We had a pretty exciting chase with the lighthouse, and we won. And then, very unceremoniously, we realized that we can't never be as big as the lighthouse, and we just kind of collapse and fall off of a bridge, and we end up here.
Once again,
It's kind of a
a
bummer of an ending. So, I guess the story can only get better from here.
Unable to become bright like the beacon, a sadness fills his little heart.
And pretty cool thing about this game is the DLC, the extra 3 chapters I'm playing right now. They're free. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool of them to do that. Just give out some free content to a game that's already relatively just pretty long, and it's a well-made game. So it's pretty cool that they gave away some free DLC. It's 3 chapters. And each chapter is you have to learn a very specific, like a new mechanic that's introduced in these new chapters. There's nothing previously in the game. Like the 4 levels of this chapter use shadows. So like the lights are very dangerous. So you have to stay in the shadows the whole time in order to survive. And obviously as levels progress, they get a little more complex. But we're going to start off pretty simple. First candle's up there on the right. There's going to be 2 candles up here, coming up on the left. We're going to see one right there, and there's going to be one hidden up to the left. So we wait for our time to go. Flash the candle, make our way back. We see our next candle up there on the right. You can barely see it, but we can see it. Oof, that was super close. I think I actually got stuck like on an invisible part of the ledge. That was close. We can see our last candle. I think that's our last candle. We can see that up there on the right. Oof, that one hurt. Got one more candle coming up. So we're gonna make our way all the way to that corner. So right now, each time I flash my light, it's gonna set off those lights. So I have to be very careful on where I'm standing in order to not die. So there's our candle. Yup. Okay, we just gotta navigate this part in the dark. Oh, we got it. Okay, cool. And we're done. So level done. Level 1 of chapter 10 is finished. Level 2. So here's where we're gonna kind of be doing some. Alright, we found it. So now we are going to do everything perfect because we are the best. Now I'm sure I'm going to miss another one that I just am overlooking. Up to the right. Yep. Over to the left. Chop. Now to stay in the shadow, we have to swing around the pillar. We're going to get our continue candle that we're not going to use, but still looks cool. Gives you some light. Yep. Maneuver to the right. Yup. So our last candles are all here. There's a candle up there on the right. Or now it's like directly ahead of us. Here's the cheeky candle, which is hidden behind these rocks. And then we're gonna make our way to that last candle on the right and we're done. So now we just have to stay in this shadowy section until we can pick up the next. We can pick up the shadow from the rock. Oop, there we go. Make our way over. And we are good to go. We got it. There we go. Yup, don't miss it. Okay, cool. Hey, 10-2 is finished. That last candle was kind of tricky to find. But we got it. Alright, let's try 10-3. Oop. Now that was a very interesting way to show off how those ghosts are going to work. They basically force you to burn the candle, and they show without having any threat of being hurt. It shows you what's going to happen once you use your candle. It was very, very smart game design. I appreciate that kind of stuff. Like, even if these games maybe aren't like, they're not what you would prefer playing, they definitely have some pretty cool ideas, and the way that they execute their plans is pretty neat. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna wait for this thing to come back around, then we're gonna make a run at it. Rather than having like a cheesy tutorial level, through the actual gameplay, they show you visually what's gonna happen, and it's not a big text pop-up, text bubble on the screen. Run! Ah. We just gotta make our way around, and we're almost home free. Come on. Ah. Hey, we did it. Easy every time. Alright, 10-4. For real before I die again. And then I say for real, for real. The first one's up here on the top. Yikes. Second one. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and jump over this pillar that we can't see, but we need to jump over it anyway. Get our homie to kill the light, and we're gonna get him to kill this one too. Alright, we just gotta put him in the middle, and we'll be good to go. They should actually be good enough to that should be enough to kill him. So meanwhile, we can get our... No, it wasn't. Really? Right there. There we go. Hey. Now let's lure them away so we can actually get home. Up. Jump. And what? Alright. So now we're going to have to manipulate this dude to kill all these lights. Alright, so this will be one. Oh, we gotta kill the second one as well. Yeah, that should be good enough for the second one. And then we're gonna go for the third one here in a second. Oh, you can see him on the floor. That's pretty. Okay, that's a really good way of doing that. Okay. So you can see like little glass shards on the ground. That tells you how far it'll move back. That's actually really smart. I like that. And we did it. Chapter 10 is done, barring any kind of nonsense. Hey, we got it. There's a cool looking ghost too.
Being chased by the phantoms, the little candle flees for his life.
Oh my god. And then we stop.
He runs and he runs until the dreaded glow is out of sight and the frightful whispers have gone quiet. But he could not find a way to escape.
Uh-oh.
On the contrary, he falls astray furthermore.
I was going the wrong way.
The endless darkness brings a chilling feeling of despair into the little candle's heart.
This game is so depressing.
It was just then that an answer came weakly from afar.
Head over to chapter